gentlemen, and welcome to another race in our F1 My Team career mode. We're here in Season 2 with the Hungarian Grand Prix, the 13th race of the year. We've got a upgrade that should be going on the car in a moment. Oh no, it has failed.
We had a major issue.
So we don't have an upgrade going on the car anymore.
So the entire development package for this weekend has failed.
Let's go down here
to order any redevelopments.
Let's reorder it. It'll be done in time for the Belgium Grand Prix. That's very annoying, but it has failed. We've also bought some upgrades, I think, for the powertrain here. You've got the fabrication and the quality control, which will be going on just before the race weekend. We've also got a durability spec 1 upgrade too.
We had a major issue on the production line.
I know, Carl, shush.
So the entire...
Right, so we had a little bit of a problem in practice, as you can see here. We came around this turn, took too much curb, lost the back end, tried to regain it, and then just hit the curb on the next turn and lost it there instead. Coming around to end lap number 1 here in qualifying. It's not been a good lap, we'll be honest. It's been a bit scruffy in places, but we've gone, well, we're last of everybody so far. It's been so much better than the first one, and it's going to be good enough to put us into, I believe, the top 10. We're about to find out anyway. Oh, 13th place, jumped above Hamilton and still below Vettel. Oh, damn it, we lost it on this lap. We've come around this chicane and made us an absolute rookie error. Took too much curb on the inside, spun into the wall, and that's our qualifying.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Bottas, Leclerc, and Lewis Hamilton. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Right, so we've had an absolutely dreadful qualifying. I'll show you why in a moment. But Mick Schumacher's up in 11th. We're in 20th. Hopefully we can go forward in the race. Right, as you can see here, we got very, very worn components. So what we're going to do is we're putting on new... Do you know what? Actually, no. We're going to buy a new component for every category here, because we're low down the grid anyway. We may as well just take fresh components for everything. We're only going to lose 2 places from where we are anyway. We've already got a new gearbox placed in the car for this weekend, because the other one completed 6 races and the other one before has done the 6 races too. So I think we'll be okay. But yeah, let's just get into the Hungarian Grand Prix.
It's race day in Budapest as we get ready for another round of the Formula One World Championship. We don't expect too many retirements at this track. There are plenty of current and former drivers with flawless finish rates here. In particular, Ralf Schumacher. He made it across the line in all 10 of his Hungarian Grand Prix starts. We're northeast of Budapest for the race today at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring circuit. 14 corners here, 8 to the right and 6 to the left, on a track where downforce is king and passing is notoriously difficult. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are 3 main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Vettel, Max Verstappen, and Albon, Sainz, Ricciardo, Perez, and Lando Norris, Schumacher, Stroll, Esteban Ocon, and Gasly, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Kevin Magnussen and Roman Grosjean. Russell, Latifi, Kvyat, they've taken a grid penalty, and Buchan. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
So it's going to be an easy one stop from back here. And let's just get into the race. 5 red lights. And away we go for the Hungarian Grand Prix. What kind of start are we making? We're making quite a decent start from our position on the grid. Already alongside the Williams. Just need to make the move into turn 1. We're going to dive bomb a load of cars. Just braked early, let the car run into the corner. And we're up into P14 already. What a start. Anywhere to go here. We've got Stroll and Schumacher right in front of us. Schumacher brakes really early.
Looking good so far.
Little tiny contact with the back of our teammate. No damage though. Dive bomb on Mick Schumacher. Nice overtake on our teammate. We slightly compromised him, but if we want to be pushing forward, we need to be making these overtakes now. Gasly's in the pits already. He must have picked up some damage. As you can see here, a little replay of Gasly coming into the pits. I think it's for a fresh front wing at the minute. And we've lost DRS to Stroll in front. Ocon should be having a go at us down the straight with his DRS activated. And we're going to dive bomb him back. He's got the cutback line on us, and brilliant move from Ocon. He's up in the P12. Can we get him back? No, Ocon's gone. Just trying to push too hard, and we just lose the back end. Try and accelerate as early as possible, and we clip the Haas of Grosjean and damage his front wing. Should be able to have a go at Kvyat down this straight. Don't get the best run off the final turn. And we've gone for the dive down the inside of Kvyat, make it stick, and we're up in the P16. George Russell next. Going for the dive on George Russell. Good overtake. We set that up a few corners before that. P12 due to all the pit stops. We haven't pitted yet ourselves. Right, we're in for our one and only pit stop of the race. We're coming in a few laps earlier than we were meant to. Mainly because we was getting fed up of being held up behind a couple of cars.
Go now.
2.2 seconds stop, and we're out already. We're coming out in P19.
See these tyres through to the end now.
It's not been an ideal race from us after that mistake, but It is what it is. Engine's just blown up. I think a few cars are doing 2 stops, you know. We're behind Giovinazzi and Mick. We got warm tyres. Let's see if we can have a go at Gio. Doesn't look like it. It looks like he's just got a better car around this circuit than us. I think we're going to go for it. We are going to go for it. Didn't go too well. And Gio cuts back on us. We're having to go for audacious overtakes here with this car because it's just not quick enough. We caught right up to the back of Gio then, but now we've just lost him again. Quick in a straight line, it's ridiculous.
Be making another pit
We're
stop.
going for it. We make the overtake, he cuts back on us. Oh, we've got it all to do again. We're going to go and overtake and Rich up here and try and pass him here. Made a mirror image overtake earlier on, I believe, the Alfa Toro car. We finally passed Giovinazzi. Now, can we get away? This lap will be the first time we're within DRS range of Mick. And this will be the real test. Can we pass our teammates straight away, or are we going to be stuck behind him like we was with Giovinazzi? It looks like the latter. I didn't bother to open the DRS in that straight that time. Oh, that is a lovely overtake on me. What a beautiful overtake that was. We set it up going around that turn there. Braked a little bit later and then just rolled the car around the outside of him. Lovely overtake. We get locked wheels a little bit, but we pass this final turn to finish in P13. It's not great, but it'll do. 13 and 14, 14.
Alright, race
Good
over.
recovery in
Take
the end.
care of the car on the way in.
Considering we started 22nd, spun, ended up low down the grid again, and then came back to it. Even the game recognises it. Driver of the day for us after the mistake.
Ferrari have really pulled it out of the bag today. It's a great win. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again. Let's have a quick look at how the driver's standings have changed. Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Buchan. They demonstrated a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, as well as showing a lot of maturity and patience in difficult situations.
Let's move on to the constructors. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
So it's a decent race for us. We got an amazing start. We made that stupid little mistake, but then we came back through the field after the mistake and got P13, overtaking our teammate. Made a couple of really nice overtakes in that race. And to be honest with you, I'm very happy with the result. But let's advance now, see if we've got any messages to deal with, and then we'll go from there.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. You really cut your way through the field today. What was your strategy?
Foot to the floor. The power unit can take it.
How do you feel about this team's performance this season? Do you have any comments about the collisions?
No.
Appreciate your time.
So, there is nothing to do because the next bit is we're going to do the chassis actually, team building. The next part is a press interview and then a season break. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you are new around here, please subscribe for more. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. I've been Chris12LFC and I will see you later.